Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be another um it's going to be a cleaning vlog, but I'm going to be talking about some stuff as in the background, like another narration basically, because I don't know, I just want to talk, but then I have a lot of cleaning to do with my house, so I just figured I would put two and two together and make a vlog out of it. Yeah, let me show you guys what I have to do. So first of all, I got a new betta fish, um, and he was a male, because they say, if you, of course, the myth is, well, it's not a myth. I mean, it is a fact, but betas don't get along. They honestly don't. So, however, when I researched it, it was like, if you find one with a good temperament, you can put them with, and you have a good size tank. You um, they can work well with other betas. And but they said really what it is if you are going to get a male beta, put him with two female betas. So I have two female betas, Saki and Luna. um, Saki is she is just so fiery. She is like, she's the alpha of the tank. So I bought this beta fish with my little Synia, and I put him in there, and Saki already was showing him that, hey, like, this is my territory, male or not. So it was crazy to see that, but she didn't harm him. She just kept like following him, and then she picked at him like twice. And so I watched them. I watched them for about a good 3 hours because I was off that day. So I watched them that night for about 3 hours, and it was fine. Like, she wasn't bothering him at all. And then literally 2 days later, or it seemed like overnight, I think it was honestly overnight, he lost all of his fins. So he is looking very raggedy. I got all of the like aquarium saw and like the medications and stuff. So I'm hoping that he gets better. Um, but but like when I researched it, they said it could be like poor water quality, or like he could have been stressed, or it could have been the shock of him going from, the bowl to the water. It could have been like a number of things. I'm basically trying that. So you guys will see me just basically cleaning today. I've been changing the tank every 3 days, and now I have him in a separate tank. But I'm gonna put him, after I clean out the main tank, I'm gonna put him back in the quarantine part of the main tank. So, but yeah, you guys will see that today, and you're just gonna see me, literally, like I said, I'm gonna just be cleaning and organizing my house, or my apartment. So it's gonna be like a cleaning vlog. So let me show you what I gotta do. All right, so this is what we have to do today. In the living room, for some reason, a couple of days ago, I was at work and I was washing clothes, and I ended up washing them and folding them and just putting them on my futon for some reason. Kitchen was a mess, office space a mess. I got stuff in the hallway. My bedroom is, I mean, it's just too much going on. I still haven't gotten I haven't ordered the bicycle holder or the bicycle rack for my bike yet. My bathroom was a mess. Oh, and if anybody can show me how to get that black streak off of my bathtub, I would really appreciate it, because I be scrubbing my life away to get that off, and for some reason I can never get it off. So yeah, and I've been doing that since I lived here or moved here, and it's coming up on like 2 years now. So, any suggestions, I will greatly appreciate it. But anyways, so I started out at the patio just because I figured that was the easiest. It's actually raining today. It's kind of been storming for the past couple of weeks, just on and off. So usually when I actually clean my patio, I will actually just drench it down with water. But I mean, it's raining today, so I just figured, what was the point? So I basically just went out there to clean up the flowers, like to basically just pick up all of the petals that had fallen, that were dead, and just basically clean up my plants. Yeah, so that's basically what I did. Oh, and when I came back from Starbucks, because before I actually started cleaning, my new beta Mello, he was perfectly fine. I was going to come back and, change his water and do all the other lovely stuff. And when I came back from Starbucks, he had passed away. So I just feel like he was defective. I mean, when not like he is like an electronic, but still, y'all know what I mean. Like I feel like he was sick to begin with, because even my little, she can vouch. Like she's like when we brought him home, I literally put him in the tank and everything, and literally he started just swimming upside down, like, and then he was floating to the top on his side, and then when he would be down, like he would swim down and literally be vertical instead of horizontal. I mean, he was, so I feel like he was already sick to begin with, because also when he first got in the tank, he wasn't active at all. Like I'm a probably have to insert a picture for you guys right quick, but um, he was basically like he went into a corner and just stayed there. And so like naturally he went behind my heater, because I feel as though that was the only place where it could actually help him stay horizontal. So I just feel like he was already sick when I got him, because it like there's just no way. I mean, and when I researched it, it said that he had fin rot and with a mixture of swim bladder disease, and I know you don't get that overnight. So yeah, I mean, I just wish that, I mean, I could have been more of an expert or got him the medication more just quicker, because I went to get the aquarium salt, and then I also ordered the medication. I think it was like Marcelin off of Amazon, but it just, I don't know. I just feel like it was just not enough, and so but when I went to Petco, I was thinking about getting like an like a like a different type of medication for him. This was like before he had actually passed away, and I saw a male half moon, and he was gorgeous. And the thing about that is both of my females are half moons. Mello was a stars and stripes beta. So when I saw the half moon male, well, I just figured, oh well, dang, like I should have got him, because both of my females are also half moons. But I didn't get him just because I just felt like, okay, well, you have one male beta at home and he's fighting for his life. Like you can go, like you can come and get this male beta when you have like a bigger tank. Because I do want to switch from a 5 gallon tank to a 10 gallon tank. Because on my apartment lit or lease, it says that I can at least have a 10 gallon tank. So before I get like a male beta, I want to be able to actually have a 10 gallon tank, and then I can use the 5 gallon tank for like a sick quarantine tank, if this ever happens again. So, but yeah, that the male half moon was just gorgeous. I mean, so, but yeah, so maybe later, because obviously, it's just not the time right now. And with that half moon male, I mean, he was feisty, I could tell. So I don't want no problems in my little 5 gallon tank. So maybe when I get a 10 gallon, then I'll actually go and actually pick up another male. But anyway, so it looks like I'm done with the living room, which looks really nice. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah, okay, so I'm also still going fishing with Kelly. We're just going to basically um reschedule it, but so my godson's mom had texted me one night, because she had talked to my godson a couple of nights ago, and he basically told her to ask me why I didn't take him fishing with us. And I told her to tell him, hey, I actually hadn't went fishing yet, but if he can learn to listen, then I will actually invite him, because he is always invited. But The thing about with my godson is he doesn't listen, and it kind of irritated me because she said she talked to him, but his reasoning was that oh, he just be playing. So that's not going to work, because if you're going to not listen and think that it's okay to not listen because you're playing, well, I need to get him to realize that I just won't be picking you up. Because it's like now, like I'm getting older, so, and he's getting older as well, so he needs to realize that. And it was never like this bad, so I don't really know. It's like within the last year, like now that, like when COVID hit, I think the year of COVID, I may have saw him like maybe 4 times, and then this year saw him once in February, once in March. I'm gonna see him next weekend, so that'll be once in April. So I don't know if it's like maybe the fact that he went from seeing me like every 2 weeks since, the beginning of time, to only seeing me like, just really, um, it's just not as much anymore. Maybe that's it. But I have him, like, I have to get him to realize that, I mean, if you can't listen, then I won't be picking you up that often at all. I'll just basically call you, or we'll just be doing Zoom calls or something like that, because um, I didn't used to be like the biggest introvert. Like when my twin sister was here, we did everything. I mean, we were the girls that like went out to the club and danced, and it was like we did everything. We were always at the club. I mean, and we were always at like basketball games. Like we loved that social atmosphere. We loved it. But then it's like when she passed, it's like, of course, my personality did a whole 180. I mean, it literally did, to where I'm still kind of the same, but I don't like to be, like, my energy gets drained so quickly. And so now I really do feel as though I am a really big introvert. And my godson is a high extrovert. So I pick him up because, one, I love him to death. So I always want to be around him. Um, but I also do it because, of course, he wants to see me. But with him being an extrovert, I mean, he'll get it when he's older. But with him getting his energy from people, and with me, people drain my energy, and they'll drain it within like 30 minutes of me talking to them. I mean, it is that bad. So it's like I need for him to basically realize that, hey, you're getting older. I still want to be around, but you have to listen. Because him not listening, it literally, like, me having to basically repeat myself, and like repeat myself and repeat myself, it drains me to the point where, like, I have to worry about my mental health before coming to see you. So that's what made it to where, or that's where I need for him to basically realize is that, hey, it's not that I don't want to come and pick you up, it's that I can't, because you not listening makes me tired. So it just, so I don't know, but we'll see how it goes, because my friend Mickey, who's actually my ex, we reconnected. We found closure with our relationship, and we're back to being friends. We're trying to make it to where it's for the long haul, that we're literally best friends. And she really misses him, so I want her to be able to see him next weekend. But we'll just see. We'll see if he actually listens, because I didn't like that answer of he be just playing, because that made me realize that, okay, I'm thinking maybe he doesn't notice it, but that told me, or actually showed me, that he does notice it, and he's doing it on purpose. So that did not sit right with me at all. So we're gonna try this again, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. But like I said, if he doesn't listen, then I'll just continue to pick him up once a month, and then maybe next time with his dad, like, I mean, I miss his dad too, but I don't talk to him too much at all anymore. So it's like, I mean, I may have to just come over and actually watch a movie with you and then just leave, because if you can't listen, it's like, for my mental health, I can't have you all day. And then of course when I have him, like, y'all see the vlogs, like, I have him almost all day. Like, I'll usually pick him up around 1, and then I'm dropping him off at like 10 p.m. So I already have you like for a full day. So that's why you have to meet me halfway. Like, I mean, literally meet me like halfway. Like, I don't mind picking you up because I love to be around him. But when he doesn't listen, I don't know, that's just when it just like drains me, and I'm like ready to take him home. And then I'm not quick to pick him up like again. So, but yeah, we'll see how this weekend goes, because I'm actually going to text his dad to see if I can pick him up this weekend, just so he can actually spend time with my ex Mickey, because she misses him. And now that we are back friends, she's welcome to see him anytime. So it's kind of just, I don't know, we'll just see how, like, basically how that goes. But yeah, other than that, and then the update on all of my kids. Oh, and then like my ex Mickey, she, like, with my nephew Nashawn, she literally has not stopped seeing him since we broke off. Like, I think they just went to the gym together the other day, so that's awesome. I mean, so I love her for that. Because as I was telling her, now that all of my kids are kind of older, besides Daylen and Byron, but I haven't really seen them, it's like now I'm kind of ready to kind of do my own thing, and kind of just, I don't know, just like have, like I told y'all in this the last life update, I'm ready to have like my own kids, and just kind of, I don't know, just fulfill that kid void with my own child. And I mean, I don't, of course, like, all of my kids, I mean, I love them to death. They'll always be around, but it's like, I don't know what it is. I think it's also like a mixture of, I'm just tired. Because all of my kids, I've known them since, for literally now 13 plus years. And I was literally, I was literally the type of godmom, auntie, big, that went, I mean, every week I was doing something with my kids. And then mind you guys, this was when my twin sister had actually passed away, is when I started doing that. So I never got my time to grieve. I never got my time to really find out the new me, because I filled that void by staying busy. That's why I went out and ran and got 2 jobs, and then ran to complete a master's degree, ran to volunteer every week, ran and to do something with a kid every week, is because I was filling that void of not wanting to grieve, and I was trying to keep busy. But now it's like now my mind is forcing me to not be able, like, there is no more school, there is no more volunteering, there is no more, now it's one job. And it's like my mind has now realized that, hey, you can't cover this grief anymore with work and school and volunteering. Now you have to deal with it, and I'm tired. So that's really what it is. And so I just don't have that energy to just do a lot anymore. So and then oh yeah, and then like I told you guys, I did go and actually pick up my little, like, we went to go get that beta Mellow, and she's great. She's about to graduate June 4th, and I'm really excited because they only get to like with COVID, they only get to bring 6 people out of like each family to the graduation, and they actually like chose to like invite me, and I'm like, I cannot believe they did that. I mean, it's such a blessing. Like, it's such a blessing because I met her when she was about to be 8. And literally next month, y'all, she's about to be 18 and she's graduating high school and going to college. And it's a beautiful thing. Like, she has moved through this life so gracefully. And I just wish her all the blessings, that come in life for all of my kids. But anyways, let's see what else is there. What else is there? What else is there? Nobody new in my life. I'm texting a couple of people, but it's not serious, so I'm not even gonna. They're not worth mentioning because that's how just non-serious that it is. Um, so yeah. I do have a crush, but unfortunately, like my main crush. Well, it's just probably it's just best that we just don't talk because she's, I don't know, like with me, like she's another one of my sister's friends, and I don't like that. Like, I don't like to, I don't think I could ever kind of quote unquote date my sister's friend, because then I just feel like there's like a conflict of interest there, and then like, if she really is like great friends with them, which I didn't even know she really was, but apparently she is. So I just don't. I mean, it's like I don't think she would mind, because when we were talking about, like, she was talking about how like I gotta, like, with my choices in life, and how like I just gotta pick, like, choose better and stuff, and like she's right. But at the same time, it's like she was saying like, oh, she had mentioned like one of her friends, but then like she stopped herself. So I think, like, I feel like she wouldn't mind. I know she wouldn't, but I just don't want to actually do that because, I mean, I don't know. Like with me, when I break up with somebody, I mean, I've never really wished, like, I've never wished them uh bad. Besides one of my exes, like, I mean, with her, I mean, it's just, it was just one of those. Like, she was a narcissist, so I, but I, and it was really one thing she did that I just could never forget. I forgave it, but I could never forget, and so. But with all of my exes, if they do no harm to me, and I, of course, do no harm to them, I always wish them the best. Like, even when the love was hard, I always wished them the best. So I know I wouldn't have any like ill feelings, and I wouldn't mind them still chilling with her and going out with my sister and stuff, but they might. So, with now that I'm like older, it's like now I know the type of mindset I need my significant other to have. So if I feel like maybe they wouldn't have that mindset, then I don't even go down that route. But the thing about it, this person, like, I know they have that mindset. Like, I know if it didn't work out, we both could just still like go out to eat or like go to the movies and like still be friends. But I don't want to risk it because I don't even know if like, I don't know if they like me either. So it's just, but and I have other stuff. I mean, I got a lot going on right now. So anyways, but I'm getting off on a tangent. But so yeah, so I'm gonna just leave that alone. Unless I get like a sign from my sister or like a vibe or something, and it just happens, then okay, then we'll just be vibing. But if not, well, Um, let's see what else. What else can I talk about? How are you guys doing with COVID? The thing about it with COVID. Okay, so I feel so I'm in this Discord group with this YouTuber, and I love the content. I mean, the content is just amazing. And so I'm always like, I'm always ready for the lives and the Zooms and just everything. And it's like, but I can't seem to kind of touch, like, I can't seem to like touch all of the emotions that everybody is actually going through. Cause with me, it's like before I let my mind get like emotional or something, it's like something about me and self-discipline and like going back to, hey, like, whoa, like, what are you doing? Like, is this going to keep you stable, or is this going to make you have like a mental crisis? So it's like my mind is quick to kind of refrain and like kind of reframe and actually get me back on track. And I think that comes from my depression and grief, and from like when my sister passing, it was just like go, 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 and don't fail, fail, fail. So it's like I am trying real hard to like touch those emotions that everybody are like going through and feeling, but it's like with me, it's like whenever we have Zooms and stuff, I be wanting to contribute, but my mind just says, well, why talk about it when you have to keep living? Like, don't cry today because you have to work tomorrow. So I have that mentality, like, and that's literally what it is. Like, don't cry today because you have to work tomorrow. And that's how it has always been. Like with my grief as well. It's like I stop myself. It's like I know how to literally turn it on and turn it off. And I don't allow myself to, like, I don't think I ever have to actually have time off to just cry every day. So but I love the Discord. Like, I'm gonna put her name down below if you guys want to follow her. But I love the Discord, but it's like I can't connect with anybody in there. And I damn sure that, and I really know that I can't connect with her because she's an empath, and like with me, I am, but to an extent, because like I'm an empath to where I can literally just turn it off and turn it on, but I'm not going to turn it on because with me it's like my mind goes straight to, okay, well, yeah, there's COVID, but you have to survive, so let's not talk about this too much. Or, yeah, there's hours getting cut and stuff, but at the same time, you know, let's still keep it together. Like I can't seem to really, I don't know, just let it all go and actually just talk about it. I mean, it's just my mind. That's just not how my mind is set up. So, like I can talk about it for other people, like, and that's with my background with counseling. I can counsel somebody on it, but I'm not going to allow myself to basically like connect with it. So yeah, so taking a look with what I got my sister for her birthday. First I had got her I had this jacket, and it's kind of like a photography jacket that I think she will really like if she can fit it. And I also got this leather bag here, and I really like it because if you have it on your back, the zipper is actually facing like your back, so nobody can basically, I don't know, like come behind you and try to unzip it or anything. So I'm hoping she likes that. And then I got her this it's a coffee mug or a coffee tumbler, but it's in the shape of a camera lens. So, and I just think that is just freaking amazing. Oh, and I also got her the the burglar lock. So it's basically just a padlock that goes across your door. I'm gonna insert the picture for you guys. But it goes across your door, and I plan on getting my mom one as well. But with hers, I have to buy a different one for her. So I'm gonna get that for her for Mother's Day. But that was $145. The tumbler was, I think, like $20. The jacket was I think 16, and then the leather bag was like $50 with shipping and handling. So, but that's it. And then I'm paying for the dinner, and then I also have to get a card as well. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, so to finish up here, because I think I'm about done. The two vlogs, or the vlogs that you guys will see before my vacation, um, will be the vlog from my sister and I going to the gun range and getting our certificates, and then it's going to be the vlog of next weekend, because I'm gonna vlog a little bit with my godson Brenden and Mickey. I don't know, we'll probably go to like the flea market or something, and then I'm going to Dave and Buster's with Kelly, and I may vlog a little bit with that. So about 3 more vlogs, and then I'm also going to do of course, the launch of the first video of my playlist that I'm going to do, like right before my vacation. So you guys will see that. So like 4 videos by May the 5th, pretty much. But yeah, I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. Like I said, I kind of just wanted to, I had cleaning to do just because, I mean, y'all saw it. I mean, apartment was a mess. So I just figured, I could talk a little bit while I actually cleaned. And I'm trying to think of what else I wanted. I had something else to talk about. Hmm. Oh yeah. So update on my like with me letting my hair live this year, because I know like I told y'all about that in like a previous vlog, how I'm not putting any chemicals or anything in my hair. Now I'm not going to say like no chemicals at all. I'm putting, like, I am washing it with shampoo and conditioner, so I am putting those chemicals in there. But other than that, that's it. But I don't want y'all to think that I'm just sitting up here not doing anything. I am actually shampooing, washing it, and then what I'm doing is I'm basically just twisting it up, and I have this oil that I do use when I twist it, but that is completely it. And I am going to get it straightened for my little's graduation, just because I feel as though like I want to get my hair done for her graduation, for pictures and stuff, so I can look my best. But that is it, and then I'll be back to kind of just really letting it live. So that's why in like some of the videos it may be looking a little, out there, a little crazy. But that's my hair in its natural state. So, I mean, take it or leave it. So, and then also, oh, and then the update, because I did get a couple of comments from my last update video with me having to get tested and whatnot. It is a blessing. I didn't have anything. And I thank God so much, because it was a lesson and it was a blessing. So I mean, at the same time, but the other person, they actually did end up having something, but I mean, like I said, they have they had multiple sex partners, and with me, it was just like, hey, like you are the only one. So, I thank God for that. But I think He did it to give me a scare and to have me realize that, like, hey, like let's do better. I mean, let's honestly do better, because I knew that other person had like multiple sex partners, so that should have been my cue to say, like, hey, no. And I don't know why I didn't. So lesson learned. But it is a blessing, and I will thank Him until the day I die. Now, what the other person had, I mean, it can literally be cleared up, so it wasn't a big deal. But I just thank God that I didn't have it, because it's like I think He knew that I needed that lesson. But I don't know. I'm just really happy that I didn't have it. But all right, bye y'all.